Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, John. How are you doing today?
Fine, teacher. Fine today.
Okay, are you busy or are you tired?
No. I I am relaxing in this moment.
Okay, how are you? How old are you, John? How old are you?
I am 38 years old.
38 years old. How long have you been a teacher, John?
Um, I I am teacher for 11 years.
11 years. You are 35?
38.
38. So you
38.
are a, okay, you have been a teacher since you were 27 years old, right?
Yes. Approximately
Yes?
approximately since uh, 25 or 26 years old.
25 or 26 years old? Okay.
Yes.
Where did you study your bachelor?
I what is my study? My
Yes,
profession?
when I say bachelor, yes, bachelor is something like licenciatura
Yeah.
in English.
My
Bachelor.
my my ¿cómo es licenciatura, perdón? My
Bachelor.
bachelor is licenciatura en música.
But where did you study, John?
I study licenciatura en música en la Universidad del Cauca and Master in Music in UTP in Pereira.
UTP es Universidad Tecnológica de Pereira? Tecnológica?
Sí, yes.
Okay, you have a master degree at UTP, right?
Yes, UTP. Ajá.
Oh, good evening. Let me see, Valentina or Paula? Let me see, Valentina.
Good evening, teacher.
Okay, how are you doing today, Valentina?
I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
Okay, what is the weather like in today in Bogota?
Where I am is kind of cold right now.
It was raining, right?
No, it's not raining. It's cloudy. It's cold.
But I don't know. I saw yes, I saw some news, some TV news, and they they show on TV that there was a big storm in Bogota. That's not correct?
Well, it could be raining, but where I live is not raining right now.
Okay, Valentina. And John, what about there in your city? What is the weather like there?
The weather in this moment,
Yes.
mm, approximately mm, uh, 20 grades
20 degrees.
degrees
Degrees.
degrees.
It's 20 degrees. When we say grades, it's something like a school, no? First grade,
Yeah.
second grade. When we are talking about temperature, we use degrees, no? Degrees.
Okay.
And we use, there are two kinds of degrees, Fahrenheit, and I don't remember the other one. Okay, so last week on the previous one, we were talking about how to speak English at the restaurant, no? How to order at the restaurant, what are the parts of a menu, what expression could be useful when we are at the restaurant, when we are ordering, when we are booking a table at the restaurant. And today we are going to finish with this topic, asking some questions about you. I'm going to ask you some questions about you regarding the food, okay? Regarding the food. So the topic for today is food. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, many questions, many different questions regarding food. What you eat, what you like to cook, what you like to prepare, or something like this. We are going to start with the first question. And let me see that there is another one student, and this is Paula. Okay. I suppose it's Paula. Wait a minute. Wait a minute that she's trying to log in. Okay, good evening, lady who is not lady. Lady? No, it's not lady. Are you Paula?
Good evening, teacher. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to change your name in order to avoid confusions. And okay, so we have Valentina, Paula, and John. We are full. We are. Paula, I was telling John and Valentina that today we are going to finish the topic related to the restaurant. So I'm going to ask you some questions about food regarding your likes, your dislikes, and something like this. So we're going to start with questions. And the first one is for Valentina. What is your favorite food and why do you love it?
My favorite food is spaghetti.
And why do you love spaghetti?
I think I love it because it's I started loving it after for the first time I ate recipes that my grandma made, and since then I started loving it. And every time
Okay.
I have the chance, I say to my mom if we can have spaghetti.
Okay, and when you cook or when you eat spaghetti, what do you eat with spaghetti? What protein do
Mm,
you use or
Most
do
of
you
the
prefer?
time, meat, like I'm a meatballs.
Okay, meatballs. Okay, it's very common to eat spaghetti with meatballs, no?
Yeah.
It's something bolognese, no? Something like bolognese.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay, good. John, what about you? What is your favorite food and why do you love this food?
My favorite food is chicken strips because is a food easy to prepare and is very nutritive
Nutritive.
nutritive, and this is an excellent food for me. And
Okay,
two, uh, um, because I am nariñense, I love the cuy.
yes. Do you like the cuy?
Yes, yes,
Yes?
yes. I like.
But but for instance, now you are not in Nariño. You can eat cuy there in
Yes,
Montenegro?
I am.
Yes?
I am. I am in a. I am from Nariño because in
Yes.
this moment I am in Montenegro.
Yes, but you can cook, you can eat cuy in Montenegro?
No. In Nariño.
Oh,
When
only,
I go
only
to
when you
visit.
go to Nariño.
Yes,
But
yes,
you eat cuy when you go to Nariño. No
yes.
more.
No
Okay.
more.
How do you eat cuy? Roasted,
Eh,
fried,
ro roasted is a asado. Roasted.
yes,
Yes,
roast.
roast.
Okay, roast. Okay. I don't know. I have never eaten cuy. Do you eat a cuy, a full cuy for you?
No,
Cuy for you?
half cuy, because a cuy is very big
Okay,
for,
a
for,
big.
for a person. For a person.
So when you go to a restaurant and you order a cuy, that cuy is for two people.
For two people generally. Generally is for two people.
What do you eat with the cuy? Potatoes? I don't know.
Eh,
Rice?
with rice, with rice, generally with rice or potatoes too.
Fried potatoes?
Yes, for potatoes or with rice.
And you, in Nariño, people always eat roasted or roasted cuy? No more? That's the only
Mm,
way how they serve cuy?
generally roasted cuy, but other preparations, uh, how do you say sancocho? Sancocho,
Ah, okay. No,
but it's
that's so
not
different.
common. It's not common.
Okay,
Sancocho de cuy, but it's not common.
you can prepare sancocho de cuy.
Yes, but it's not
Oh,
common. The
it's
common
not
is
very
roasted.
okay. The usual way you eat cuy is roasted. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The second question is something similar. And we are going to start with Paula. Paula, what is the strangest food you have ever tried?
Sorry, teacher, the strangest?
Strangest.
What is strangest?
Strange. You know what is strange? And
No,
this is the strange, weird, raro. The strangest. La más extraña, the strangest food you have ever tried. What is the strangest food you have ever tried?
no, I don't remember any strange food that
Strange food eaten?
no.
Okay. Valentina, have you tasted or have you eaten something food which can be strange?
Mm, I think the only strange food I have eaten is bento, which is something Japanese from a Japanese restaurant. My parents and I went one time.
What is bento? Something like fish?
It's like, yes, it has fish, but it has also other things. It has rice, it has vegetables. It's like a combination of different foods.
Okay, and did you like it?
Yeah, it was really delicious. It was the strangest food I have eaten until now.
Okay, and John, apart from the cuy, have you eaten something strange food? Because for us, maybe for Valentina, for Paula, and for me, it's not very common to eat food, to eat cuy. So for us, it's very strange to eat cuy. But for you,
Yes.
it's not very strange. It's so common. But have you ever eaten some strange food?
Apart of cuy, no strange item. The cuy is very strange for yours. For me, is very common. And another food? No, I don't remember.
Okay. Another question. We're going to start with Valentina. Valentina, what is your go-to meal? Listen to the expression, go-to meal. What is your go-to meal when you are in a hurry? What is your go-to meal when you are in a hurry? You are in a hurry, you are in a rush, and you want to eat something. You go to a restaurant and you take or you order something, but it has to be very fast because you are going to
I think my go-to eat will be chicken, like fried chicken, because that's something I think it's like a bad habit of my family because every time we are in a hurry or we don't want to cook, that's our go-to food.
Okay, yes, that's a good option, no? When we are in a hurry, we're in a rush, when we don't have enough time, or maybe when we don't wanna cook at home, we can buy a fried or a roasted chicken, no? That's a good one, a good option.
Yeah.
John, can you describe a typical breakfast in Nariño? What do you in Nariño?
Mm, I have problem with my internet. I understood the typical breakfast in
Wait,
Nariño.
wait a minute, wait a minute. Check something with my internet because I have had some technical issues. Okay, now let's continue, John. What is the or can you describe for what is the typical breakfast in Nariño?
The typical breakfast is depend in the farm. In the farm, the breakfast is rice, eggs, coffee, and bread generally. But because mm, the people wake up early and more or less 9 a.m. the people take their breakfast and the people is in the farm uh, working the farm and the breakfast is very bastante. How do you say bastante?
No.
um, Enough, yes. Because for this reason is all enough breakfast.
Okay. Yes, I have heard that people in the farms eat a lot,
Yes,
no? A lot. So
yes,
the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner is big. Oh, it's big. They like to eat. Maybe it's because they have to do a physical job. They have to
yes.
do physical job, so they have to eat well. Okay, and for you, Valentina, what is or can you describe a typical breakfast for you? What is a typical breakfast for you?
I think my typical breakfast would be cereal. That's something I have for breakfast. Fast breakfast.
Okay, and what do you eat with cereal? Milk or yogurt?
Milk.
Milk. Okay. So you like a sugar breakfast. You prefer?
Kinda. I do have a cereal that is sweet, that has sugar, and the other one is plain.
Okay. So it's not so sweet.
No.
Okay, and for you, Paula, what is your typical breakfast? If you want to eat something in your breakfast, what would be that food, that typical breakfast for you?
For me, a typical breakfast will be eggs, chocolate, bread, or how can I say arepa?
You can say corn, but it's possible to say arepa because in some people say arepa like this because it's a proper noun, but some people are translating this word like corn cake. Corn cake. It's not like similar because corn cake is como un pastel o una torta de maíz, ¿no? Pero entonces muchas personas hacen la traducción de ese arepa como corn cake, ¿no? But you can say arepa and it's good, ¿ok? Porque la otra forma en que traducen esa arepa es corn tortilla, ¿no? Tortilla, ¿no? La tortilla de maíz, pero pues no es exactamente igual, ¿no? Maybe for Mexican people they can say corn tortilla, ¿no? Que ellos utilizan las tortillas de maíz como tal. Para nosotros la arepa no es exactamente una tortilla de maíz, tampoco es una torta de maíz, but people are translating this word like corn cake or corn tortilla. Okay. When you eat eggs, you prefer scrambled, fried, or how do you eat the eggs?
I prefer this scramble.
Scrambled. Okay, the eggs can be scrambled, can be boiled, or can be fried, no? These are the ways how we prepare the eggs. Okay, let's continue. Valentina, have you ever tried to be vegan or vegetarian?
No,
No.
I haven't.
Okay, you have it. What about you, John? Have you ever tried to be vegan or vegetarian?
No, teacher.
No, you like meat.
Yes.
You like
Yes.
to eat meat.
Yes.
Okay, I think it's very difficult to stop eating meat and to stop eating all the products related to animals, no? Like milk, eggs, and something like this. I think it's very difficult. Paula, what is your favorite dessert? After lunch or after dinner? I don't know. What is your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert is ice cream.
Ice cream. Do you have a favorite flavor?
Yes, yes. It's so almond.
Repeat, please.
Almond.
Okay. Do you like almond?
Yes.
Okay. I think it's not so sweetie, no? It's not so sweetie.
No.
I don't remember. I have not tried. I have not tasted that flavor, the almond. I think it's a good option. Paula? No, John. What is your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert is mm, chocolate cake or a tangerine cake.
Okay. tangerine or chocolate cake. Okay, so you like cakes, and that's a good option after lunch or after dinner
Yeah.
to take or to eat a cake. And nowadays there are too many flavors. For instance, red velvet, tangerine, blueberry. The blueberry cakes are delicious. I have tried the blueberries and it's a very delicious cake. Another question, Valentina. How do you feel about spicy food? Do you like it?
Now I can't stand the spicy food.
No, you can't eat or you don't like?
No, no, I physically can't because it's, I don't know, I can't. I have tried before, but I can't. I have
Okay,
to, if I'm eating something spicy, I have to have a glass of milk because otherwise I cannot eat spice.
okay, but when you eat something spicy food, you feel sick?
Yeah, it's like my whole body warms up and I feel my mouth burning.
Okay. Eh, what about you, Paula? How do you feel about spicy food?
No, teacher, I don't like the spicy food.
You don't like spicy food,
No,
but I don't know. You like or you eat Mexican food?
no, teacher.
No?
No,
Okay. And you, John, do you like spicy food? Do you usually eat spicy food?
Mm, I like spicy food, but mm, not eat usually this food.
You don't usually eat that food. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Mexican food is spicy, usually, is usually spicy. And Indian food is also spicy. But here in Colombia, I think that there are too many restaurants, too many Mexican restaurants. And I suppose that people like spicy food because people like Mexican food. I don't think we eat Mexican food like Mexican people do, no? Because I have heard that they like spicy a lot, no? A lot. Maybe when we go to a Mexican restaurant, we order the food, but we say, okay, a bit spicy, no? A bit spicy, a bit, just a little spicy, not too much spicy because we are not used to it so spicy. But people say that in Mexico, in the breakfast, they eat spicy food. I don't understand how they do that. Okay, Paula, do you prefer, if you have the opportunity to choose, do you prefer eating out or dining at home?
I prefer eating out.
Eating out. Okay, if you have the opportunity to choose, your parents say, okay, what do you want? Eat out or dine at home? You are going to say eat out. And what restaurant are you going to choose? If you have the opportunity, your parents says, okay, you are going to choose the restaurant where we are going to eat. So what restaurant is that?
Mm, there are many restaurants that I like, but I choose the restaurant of crepes and waffles.
Crepes and waffles. Okay. Okay. Do you like crepes and waffles? Do you like to
Yes,
eat? Hot crepes and waffles, okay? Okay. What about you, Valentina? If you have the opportunity to choose between eating out or dine at home, what would you choose?
Dine at home.
Okay. And do you cook?
Sometimes, most of the time, it's my mom who cooks.
Okay, so you prefer that your mom cooks than a chef from a restaurant cooks, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good response, a good answer. And finally, you, John, if you have the opportunity to eat out or dine at home, what do you prefer?
I prefer eat out, and I like Señor Wok is delicious food for me.
Okay, that's like Chinese food, right?
Yes.
Okay. Eh, Nowadays, there are too many options of street food in our cities, no? In our cities, there are too many options of street foods. When we talk about the street foods, for example, burgers, hot dogs, pizza, tacos, burros, and all of them are street foods. For you, Valentina, what would you prefer to eat? Taking into account the options of street food, no? What would you prefer? Burger, hot dogs,
Mm,
pizza, tacos, I don't know,
I prefer to eat burgers.
burgers. Okay, you have an extra point because I agree with you. I think that burgers are the best option of street foods. I
Yeah, I have that like for burgers thanks to my dad because he likes to eat burgers, and when we have the opportunity to go eat out, we eat burgers together. So I kind of develop a like for burgers.
okay, good. Yes, I completely agree with you. Burgers are the best. Eh, Paula, what about you? If you have the opportunity to eat in street foods or eat some street food, what do you prefer?
Sorry, teacher, could you repeat me, please?
What food, what street food do you prefer? Burgers, hot dogs, pizza, tacos,
Mm,
what
I
street food?
I prefer the tacos.
Tacos. Okay. The tacos, but not spicy.
No, no spicy.
Okay, and you, John, you are on the
I
street
prefer
and you wanna eat something. What do you choose?
I choose pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. Pizza is a great food for me.
Okay, and do you like the traditional pizza or do you have to try
Vegetar
something different?
vegetarian and with cheese with cheese borde de queso. How do you say borde de queso?
Okay, with the yes, I don't know. I don't remember. Let me see because I don't remember how can I say borde borde like this because let me see. Let me see because I'm not sure about how to say borde. Ah, yes, edge, cheese
Pecho,
edge, cheese edge. El borde de queso,
cheese
cheese edge.
edge. Okay.
Okay, and you like so vegetarian pizza with cheese and maybe with tomato.
Yes. I prefer vegetarian
Or
and
much.
half vegetarian and half chicken pizza. Generally, I ask or I require the half vegetarian and half of chicken.
Okay, so if we are going to eat on the street, we are going to ask for pizza, burgers, and tacos or burros. I don't remember. Okay, let's continue with another question. Paula, how often do you eat? How often do you eat fast food or junk food?
I usually eat fast food.
How often? Usually it's maybe on weekends, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week. I don't know. How often do you eat fast food?
3 times for in a week.
3 times a week. Remember, 3 times a week. You say once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Okay, John, I don't know, maybe you eat fast food a lot. I don't know.
No,
Tell me,
no.
how often do you eat fast food?
I generally um, I am uh, one time at month for example.
Okay,
Very very
once a month. When you are going
one.
to say, listen to me, when you are going to say the expression una vez al año, 2 veces al mes, 3 veces a la semana, nosotros decimos la cantidad, o sea, once, una vez,
Once.
twice, 2 veces, 3 times, 3 veces, 4 times, 4 veces, y a la semana, al mes, al año, a. Three
Okay.
times a month, 3 veces al mes, 3 times a month, 4 veces al año, 4 times a year, ¿ok? 2 veces en la semana o 2 veces a la semana, twice a week, ¿ok? So
Okay.
you said, John said that you eat fast food once a month, una vez al mes, yes?
Yes. Once a month.
Once a month. Okay, so you prepare your own food at home, John?
Yes. Generally, I prepare my food.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? 3 meals?
Generally, yes. Three
Oh,
foods.
and you eat the same in the lunch, the same in the dinner, or different?
Generally, the lunch I prepare a chicken, for example, and the dinner I something different. For example, eggs or different foods.
Okay, good. Okay, now this is a good question for you, Valentina. If you know a foreigner, a person from another country, and you have the opportunity to recommend one traditional dish here in Colombia, what could be?
Oh, that's kind of hard.
Let's think about it. What traditional fish from the Colombia cuisine would you recommend to a foreign people, to a person who comes from another country?
Mm, maybe. I think I could recommend sancocho.
Sancocho. Okay, same question for you, John.
I obviously I recommend cuy
Oh
because
my
it's cultural.
God. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, a colleague was in Nariño because there was a conference there, and she tried cuy. And she said that the skin of the cuy is very similar to the skin of the lechona. She said that.
Yes,
I don't
it's
know.
similar.
Is that right?
It's
Similar?
similar.
Okay.
Yes.
She said that. She said that she tried a little cuy, and she said that the skin is very similar to the lechona. I am in Ibagué, so lechona is very common here. We usually eat lechona and tamal. That's the traditional dishes here in Ibagué. And when she traveled to Pasto, she said that that the cuy was delicious and it was something similar to lechona. Okay,
Yes.
that's a good one. What traditional dish would you recommend? So, John, lechona. Cuy,
Cuy,
right?
cuy,
Cuy.
cuy.
Okay, I don't know. I don't agree, but maybe I I will taste the cuy. Okay, let's see. Paula, do you have any food allergies? Do you have any food allergies?
No, teacher.
No, no one. Okay, Valentina, do you have any food allergies?
Not an allergy, but when I eat fish, any kind of fish, I have like a small bother in my mouth. And I have noticed that it's something that comes from my dad's side because most of my uncles and cousins from that side are allergic to some seafood.
Okay, yes, there are too many people who have this kind of allergies. The allergy to seafood is very it's common. Not it's so very common, but it's common, and it's very dangerous. When you have this allergy to seafood, for instance, if you eat something from seafood, it's very dangerous for your health. Okay, now, John, what is your favorite snack? No, for instance, in the middle of the morning or in the middle of the afternoon, when you wanna eat something small, no? What is your favorite snack?
Snack is dulce. How?
Snack is something like something small that you eat between meals. For instance, between the lunch and the dinner, you eat some snack. Between the breakfast and the lunch, you eat some snack. Like in Spanish, merienda or el algo, el medias nueves. I don't know. There are too many ways to say that in Spanish.
I really I don't not eat snacks. I eat my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, and no more. I know it. I don't eat snacks.
You don't eat between meals. Okay, you don't eat between
No.
meals. You eat your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner, and that's all. Okay.
Yes, yes. Generally,
Okay. What about you, Paula? Did you like snacks? Did you like to eat snacks? And what is your favorite one?
Yes, I like the snacks, and I don't have any favorite snacks.
Okay, you don't have any one like a favorite one, no? Maybe a snack is peanuts, no? For example, peanuts is a snack, no? A, a bread, no? A coffee with bread is a snack. Or milk with An Oreo cracker is a snack, no? A milk with an Oreo cracker or an Oreo biscuit or a biscuit. Biscuit is a snack. Okay, this one, this is a good question for you. I don't know if you are like Mafalda or you really like soups. Valentina, what is your favorite soup?
What is a soup? Oh, sorry, no, sorry, I think I misheard. My favorite soup will be like I don't know how it's said in English, but sopa de pasta is like my favorite one.
Sopa de what?
The pasta.
Ah, okay. What happened here? In English, we have different kinds of pasta, no? Maybe we can say pasta, and that's English, no? Pasta is English. For instance, I can say, I like pasta. Pasta is all the types of pasta, no? Spaghetti, penne, fettuccine, all these kind of pasta of food is pasta, no? So pasta is a good word and you can use. But for instance, the spaghetti in soup is noodles, ¿no? Noodles. Ese caldo, esa sopa que nosotros vemos que tiene como espagueti, que son los larguitos esos son los noodles, ¿no? Noodles. Y la sopa que nosotros tomamos, esa nosotros la podemos decir como pasta soup, that's okay. Because there are different kinds of pasta in soup, ¿no? Que también entonces la pasta hay diferentes clases de pasta, ¿no? Porque nosotros manejamos que la sopa de letras, que las conchitas, que las no sé qué. So we can say pasta soup. That's a good option to say that. No? But when we are talking about the special pasta, they have a special name, no? Noodles, spaghetti, fettuccine. Let's continue with John. John, do you like soup? If you like, what is your favorite soup?
Yes, I like soup. My favorite soup is rice soup or a pasta soup.
Okay, rice food. Yes, that's a good
Yes,
one. Here in Colombia, I know I think we have a lot of kinds of soup, no? Because
yes,
we prepare or we cook soup with arracacha, with rice, with pasta, with tomato, okay, vegetable soup. There are too many kinds of soups here in Colombia. Another question. I don't know if Valentina drink tea or coffee. If you have to choose between tea or coffee, no, we're going to widen the options. We have tea, coffee, or chocolate. What do you prefer, Valentina?
Coffee.
Coffee.
I like coffee.
Black coffee.
Yes.
Okay, black coffee. Paula, you have three beverages to drink with your meal. You have tea, coffee, or chocolate. What do you prefer?
I also prefer the coffee.
The coffee. Black coffee?
No, coffee with milk.
Okay, coffee with milk. Coffee with milk when the people who know too much about coffee say that coffee with milk is one thing. Cappuccino is different, and there are other names for coffee and milk, no? Other preparation, other beverage with different names, and each one of them has different ingredients or different quantities, no? Maybe the quantity of coffee is much more in the cappuccino than in the coffee with milk, and something like this. It's the people who know about that can say too many things about this, but maybe we don't know when we say coffee with milk, cappuccino is the same, but no. Okay, this one, Valentina, do you enjoy or do you watch cooking shows on TV?
No, I don't really watch TV.
Okay, and of course, you don't watch cooking shows? Okay, what about you, Paula? Do you watch cooking shows on TV?
No, teacher,
No?
I don't watch TV usually.
Okay, in Colombia, maybe there is a famous or a well-known cooking show, which is MasterChef. Okay, MasterChef. And I suppose there are too many people around the country who watch this show, and there are too many options because, for instance, there are specific or special channels which show or which broadcast cooking shows all the time, all the time. And sometimes I like to watch this type of shows because we can learn to cook something different. We can learn about the food, and the food is related to the culture of a country, no? Maybe we can watch cooking shows from Italy, from Spain, from Ecuador, from Argentina, and we can understand the culture of that country, no? For instance, when you watch a documentary, a food documentary about Argentina, you can understand that for them, beer and wine are essential in their foods. They like to drink wine a lot with their meals, Argentinian people. Okay, so it's important to watch this kind of TV shows, taking into account that we can learn the food and we can learn about the culture of that country. Okay, and John, do you watch cooking foods?
No, teacher. I don't watch cooking shows.
Okay. Okay, and we are going to ask the last question, for today, and we're going to close our meeting for today. Have you ever, Paula, have you ever taken a cooking class?
No, teacher, I
No,
don't
never,
have
never. But
take.
maybe have you ever watched a YouTube video about a cooking class or a recipe or just a recipe?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's very common, no? Today, but it's very common to look for a video on YouTube where a chef demonstrates how to prepare, how to cook a recipe, how to prepare a delicious food. John, have you ever taken a cooking class?
Teacher, only the cooking class of my mom at home.
Okay. Okay, so your mom taught you how to cook.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys, so that's all for today. It's 8:59. Don't forget that we have our third activity, the third activity of our English course available. You have to record a video, so you have to read carefully the guide and follow the instructions. It's very easy. It's a very simple activity because you have to record a video from 3 to 5 minutes. You are going to choose one of the topics. There are 3 topics available for you, and you are going to choose one of them, and you are going to speak about that topic. You are going to state your position. You are going to explain your personal opinions, your personal points of view about one of these topics, saying why, no? Why or why not? Saying the reason, explaining the reason why you agree or why you don't agree with that topic. So that's the invitation to take your time and record your video, and that's all for tonight. See you next Thursday at 8 p.m. So bye-bye. Have a good night.
Thank you, teacher. Bye bye.
Thanks,
You
teacher. Goodbye.